based on the movie tour that I experienced. It was fun and not many people were there, but I guess it's just quite a few guests that are hosted from this tour. The cashier said, well, if you're going to the AMP theater, that means that everybody has to be buying popcorn and everything was totally a quite enjoyable and fun experience. Calvin and Laser, both good to see you. We're taking a little debrief based on where I went. As you can see, I posted, thank you guys so much. I already posted 3 new shorts based on the outside place that I just went to as of today. If you guys haven't seen that new shorts, please go check it out and comment what you think about the title of the shorts that I just posted. It's called They Don't Let Us In Unbelievable, Quiet Place in Here, and Going to the AMP Feeder. So those are the 3 uploads I just posted. Some of you guys might say that this is a really fun tour to look at, but sometimes I can make a video or stream about it. I mean, you saw that too? Nice. I don't know why it has an arcade to it. Because of that, we've decided to check out where the food court was. It was totally fun walk to visit, and I do wish next Sunday I would go again with him, but apparently not. Why did they not let you win? Because the cashier said, "Well, if if you're if they're going to the AMP theater, it is supposed to be located on the what is it called, 42nd Street of Times Square. But sometimes sometimes he said, well, um, I don't know how this happened, but like the cashier got really confused based on the card, which says the AMP feeders on it, and I don't know how, but maybe they just want to get their own attention. So this is why they. I don't know why, but this is really frustrating for many people. But obviously, they have entered their spot. Inside of that movie theater was a screen, and there were a bunch of seatings there too. I cannot record that because the movie has started, and we just ate the rest of the popcorn. It was just like half of it, and then we decided to go back somewhere else. And yeah, it's basically just a fun place to look at. I thought the cashier said, well, if they try to not let us get inside the movie, it's because maybe he just was confused about the logo. Or I don't know, maybe that's the reason why. But this is kind of weird, and this is not very fun at all. Yeah, supposedly I saw 17 people, and yeah. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. But anyways, I'm back once again. I thought you guys had like over 30 likes apparently, but yeah. Um, in order for us to get back, we had to take a walk again for at least probably another 3 hours, and then that movie was really fun. I do wish I saw the Super Mario movie theaters, and it said it might be prepared to watch at 1:40 p.m. Eastern. And I was like, wait, did it already just started, or it it's about an hour to wait for a very long time? I didn't know. Cynthia Gonzalez, congratulations. You're really. I'm so proud of you for hitting 100 subscribers. Also, um, I do wish I could do more tours and basically, yeah, um, it should be really interesting too. God loves you. He died for your sins. Really. I'm telling the truth. Go on your channel then. Oh, really? Um. All right. Cynthia. Let me see. Hold on. Gonzalez. Let me search that up. Oh, you do have over 100 subscribers. Congratulations. Let me see. No. Let me see. Hold on. Cynthia Gonzalez. Oh my God! Congratulations! Wow. I'm I'm really impressed. God, thank you guys so much for this support. Um, let me look at some more news coming up. Are you a bad driver? Are you really good at math? Do you know karate is? Listen, the DMV told me that I should get a driver's license probably in about when I turn 18 or 19, possibly. Sometimes I'm good at math, but sometimes the equation can be a little bit confusing. Karate, I've never done that before. Karate Kid is not my favorite movie at all. Sorry about World War Two. That's okay. I mean, sometimes World War Two always happens. What's your favorite movie? Based on that experience on the movie theater, I would rather watch Super Mario Galaxy movie because it is way more fun and it has a lot more animations to it. Because of that, we really like to see people doing voiceovers or even um, Cynthia Gonzalez. I know you told me that already, and I really went onto your channel though. But anyways, a lot of characters started to go crazy by the time people were trying to attack or kidnap the other characters as well. I mean, you know. Do I still play Roblox? Not that much because I still have a lot of tournaments still coming up as of this year. Maybe we'll see because oh, and another thing, I might have a competition on a Sunday, which is basically next week, and I might not be looking forward to streaming. Unless, do you idolize Bruce Lee the same way black people idolize Tupac? I mean, who knows? It could be the same character or it could be a different character. Yeah, I mean, but thanks for your question. But maybe it's only people that are actually 40. That's true. I mean, oh, speaking of, the name of the movie theater is called. Wait, I'll show you it. Regal. That's called Regal. So I went there, uh, just for fun, and basically they accept trailers as well. Yeah, it's called. Yeah, exactly. So as of that, I got some good news to tell you. Shrek 25th anniversary got a new trailer. It might be coming out this year, but it's going to be really interesting and fun for you guys to watch. So you might have to see it on theaters as well. But I don't know which website it's going to be releasing to. Maybe it's either Disney Plus, Netflix, or many other movie websites as well. It just depends on how it uploads and where does the movie be held on to. So yeah, it's going to be really impeccable and enjoyable for you guys to listen to. You are allowed to bring snacks as well, maybe like cookies, chips, and so much more. Okay? It's gonna be just like a party as usual. But some of you guys might say that this might be really interesting to you. You are acceptable to bring popcorn, drinks, and many other stuff as well. It can be led through cinema and many other tournaments as well. I believe that this place might be really interesting for you guys to visit. You can walk across there, but transportations are really useful when it comes to having a special arrival time. It doesn't really matter what you think, but I really expect to do something way more fun rather than just going outside and do something for fun in New York City. Because New York is a fun state and you guys can see the full experience on that inside of the movie. There are a bunch of images that was popping up onto that one screen through the main entrance. Nicole, good to see you. Okay. Alright. Okay, Lou. I'm glad you had a good and infinite hobby idea that you have. So, congrats to you. I can see your subscribers. Nice. Okay. Um, let me see. Let me check up any news based on what's going on. I know some of you guys might not talk about politics, but this happens to some of the news as well. I can't really tell much about politics, but I'll show you guys about it right now. The president was being shot as soon as they left the White House Correspondent Center. But at least he dodged the bullet. And then he also made a statement during his press conference and said there was that one police officer that has been killed. And I cannot believe who caused this person to get murdered by. And then, after the update happens, it was Colin Thomas who was the murderer. They used guns just to made radical statements about this type of horror, and we don't want it to let it slide. We want this to keep on happening now and now. He is frequently put into jail or custody due to what he has done for many reasons. I cannot believe that this happened since 1 year ago. The people were so sad to see how this turned when everything starts to go downhill. We may experience a lot of tantrum, and it could be led into World War III. And I can't understand or imagine what was the reason behind all this issue. So then he made another coverage about everything that has been stated by the president. I was like, wait, how did this happen frequently? So he discussed about everything, but we're gonna see what happened when the court has said that he's pled not guilty for all the shooting that he has done. Well, I really can't explain what was going on. This event might be dangerous to some of y'all, but like, it's not really matters the most. Due to the fact we might have to explain a little bit more about this as we continue. I am so desperate and overly pained by this tragic moment. I was not happy at that time. Recently, things about to get even worse and worse. The court said if one person tries to imitate or shoot another Republican, the hate would become more threatening. Due to the Supreme Court law, if many people finds out who did this, the Judy had to explain to the prisoner and explain why he was put in custody for all of the trauma he did. Will he begin to apologize afterwards? I don't think so. If he apologizes to every single innocent people, he would try to betray him and not forced to listen to any of those people that were such a crime and being as a massive hater towards other people. The prisoner might say, guys, let me be out of this jail. I don't want to do this again. I'm sorry for everything that has been ruined. So all the people might felt really angry and start to not listen to any of those betrayals message and start to move on and walked away with everything but left as a bad criminal. For all those deaths, he must pay over $2 billion per week, which is really absurd. I don't know how can anyone would try to do such hatred, and many of the social media couldn't understand what was the position and how it gotten into a serious effect through every single person's mind. This is the unforbidden truth. The prosecutor might have to extend their own court. It is really frustrating. The police might understand that securing the border might help. Hello, good to see you. The prosecutor could be like someone that can try to understand what people were trying to do. Your name is Jordan? Nice. I like that name. Well, if you don't know my name, it appears onto my channel. And some of you guys might say, and you know. Speaking of, I already got onto an update saying that the president. Oh, thank you. The reaction on Trump's face said, "This is not what it's supposed to be like when assassination attempt should have had happened compared to the rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, which is really absurd. That was like 2 years ago. And now everything starts to get worse and worse as of this year. Possibly due to the attack, the arrest, and maybe cause of stealing, and within all that problems, he tried to imitate the problem about the and big boy, do you not see my comment? I already see you. I already saw your comment, Lou. But thank you. Investigators probe motive behind gunfire outside White House Correspondents' dinner. The criminal was led onto the floor, standing near the police officer. As soon as he turned into a bad person, he was committed as a serious killer and tried to shoot off innocent people. Maybe they really hate being president, or it doesn't really have to affect about anyone. It's just our choice. There's nothing that we can understand about. And it's really bad for our country and our state. So the next time you see the president feel a bit nervous about the shooting, what would you ask the president by the time you see it, if he sees another shooting? As of next state, probably like Florida, Michigan, Arizona, Pennsylvania, like, I mean, like, it's currently bad for everyone. But I mean, I felt kind of not happy about everything that has been done for He's just playing a fool. Bro, chill out. No, he's not. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything I gotta explain about? Okay, so there's nothing to explain. Well, alright. Also, I'll be live tomorrow. Don't worry, guys. But I should be getting back into my position, starting as of later. And I was like, well, it depends on my schedule, and maybe if I should update something, we'll just hold on to that later for a moment. You know. Okay, so the coverage of the White House started yesterday, based on the live program talking about the updates and the most recent things that just happened during the event. So let's hear it from the president right now.
Well, thank you very much. That was very unexpected, but incredibly acted upon by Secret Service and law enforcement. And this was an event dedicated to freedom of speech that was supposed to bring together members of both parties with members of the press. And in a certain way it did, because the fact that they just unified, I saw a room that was just totally unified. It was in one way very beautiful, a very beautiful thing to see a man charge a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons. And he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly and have just released, for purposes of transparency, clarity, I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now. Put out on Truth and put out on many of the platforms.
Yeah, I mean, it's really infiltrating, and sometimes people can't understand every single prosperous law that has been stated by one of the Supreme Court. Some of it might have to understand and basically acknowledge the person that was trying to do this. They feel less motivated and continue what was been desperate all along. Like I couldn't tell what was going on, right? It was bad. It was bad. Alright, W Stream. Thanks for coming along with us.